Welcome to the Heal Your Hunger Show, where we get to the heart of why you overeat and how to stop. If you struggle with food and weight like I did, welcome home.
Welcome, everybody, to the Heal Your Hunger Show. I'm so happy to have you here. It is a great day to be alive, and I have the most awesome guest here today that I'm really excited to introduce to you, Stephen Ezell. Say hey, Stephen.
What up, everybody in Facebook?
So glad to have you here. And before we start, Stephen, I'm just going to let people know that if you're listening to this later, this is being recorded live on Facebook in the Secret Sauce to End Emotional Eating group. So if you're not there, you got to get there. Go to Facebook, type in the Secret Sauce to End Emotional Eating, and join us. And that's where I do my live recordings of my live shows that become recordings for my podcast. And we have really cool giveaways. We actually had giveaways from Stephen directly recently on my Don't Eat the House series. So yeah, cool stuff happens there. Don't miss out. And if you're at the show for the first time, this is where we talk about all things having to do with emotional eating and emotional eaters. And so while this topic has nothing to do with emotional eating specifically, I think it's really, really just a priceless topic for people who are health conscious, which I find the Heal Your Hunger tribe is. You know, we've read all kinds of good things about health and staying healthy and detoxifying our home and just really just being at optimum health, because that's what we're interested in. And especially around food, that's what we get extra interested in. So you're in the right place. And this topic, as I said, is not about food, but it's related in terms of health. So Stephen, I'm really happy to have you here. You're just an amazing man, and you are a great father and husband, and a new father again. And yeah, it's just congratulations for that. And just for people who don't know, Stephen is the founder of mygreenfills.com, which is an amazing, amazing mission to just help people be able to clean their homes and their laundry and their hands during COVID in a really clean, green way. And he even goes way beyond that in terms of what he does for the people who work for him. So it's just a beautiful movement. It's more than it's not a soap company, it's a movement. So
No
welcome. Doubt. Yeah, really happy to have you.
I'm so happy
here.
to be here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Honored to be here, Trish. We've known each other for years. I love you. You've helped me
too.
overcome so many emotional eating mental blockages that I've had over the years. So thank you for being a mentor of mine as well. Yeah, I love what you guys do. I love your tribe. And I tell you, when we've done a few giveaways with your community, the thank you letters that we get back when we ship these boxes out. I mean, we do this a lot. Like we give soap away to so many people. But I don't know what it is about your tribe, but whenever we do this, I always get the most beautiful thank you letters of gratitude.
Aww.
And it like warms my heart. It's so awesome. So thank you for being and attracting the most amazing people to your community.
Well, thank you for that. And I do. I feel so blessed. You know, the people who listen to this podcast and are in the Secret Sauce group and my programs, they are super, like, they're kind people. They're, you know, and I think emotional eaters tend to be more sensitive, and we've gone through a lot of pain, because when you grow up with a weight problem and you're ostracized, or you just can't get control of your weight, it hurts. It's painful. And so I just say that emotional eaters are very soft. Like we're soft-hearted and warm-hearted. And that does, I'm not surprised you're getting thank you letters. That's really sweet, because we're good people. We're good. And I think that's why the struggle is so hard, because, we want to be good in all ways. And when we fall down regarding food, it hurts so much.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Let's get into it. How can I serve you?
Well, here's the deal. You have an amazing company with a real mission behind it. So can we start out with your mission?
Sure. So, well, the mission is pretty broad. It actually started, I think, right there. This is our first draft of what we call our creed. That was the first time we did it and put together, now it's about 40 different missions, 40 ideals that we stand by. It is our guiding principles on absolutely everything that we do. We eat, sleep, and breathe our mission. So years ago, I invested in this company 2012. and we were failing, we're going out of business, and we pivoted the company into commercial chemicals, and that was failing, going out of business. And then in 2015, my last ditch effort to try and save this company that I believe in so much was, going online. And so we started this company. It's called mygreenfills.com. We're now, if not one of the fastest growing eco-chemical manufacturers in the country.
Wow.
And, under this idea of, building a brand that actually helps people, that does good stuff, right? So we have like this whole environmental component mission to the company. So you get an empty laundry jug or empty hand soap bottle or empty spray bottle once, and then we don't ship water, unnecessary water. So you get the piece of packaging once, and you just get refills in the mail when you need them, right?
Yep.
So that's like, in last year alone, we've saved about 2.5 million pieces of plastic from ever being produced. So it's really awesome.
Wow, that's incredible.
And then, but then the chemistry is really cutting edge green chemistry. So we're like pioneers of non-toxic plant-powered chemistry, because if it's not safe enough to put on my kids, I don't want to put them on anybody else's. So we we have this whole like non-toxic mission of freeing people from toxic chemicals in their homes. And that started for me when my firstborn son was a 3-week-old shrimp. Now he's a 12-year-old giant. And we have 5 children. But when our first one, my first time dad, I was freaked out. Like one day, it was like 3 weeks old, and he had a head to toe rash. And I was all freaked out, and I called my wife, and she's a NICU nurse. And then she got freaked out. When I saw my nurse wife freak out, then I was like, should we go to the pediatrician and to a dermatologist? And they want to like give him all these different things and, medicines. And I'm like, wait a second. So a friend in the family says, what do you use for laundry detergent? I'm like, well, we use the big bright color bottle that grandma always used. Like, oh, no, you can't use that. You need to use something that's hypoallergenic and safe for babies. I'm like, I'll try anything. So we like stripped his clothes and the bedding, and we washed the stuff, and like in 2 days it was gone. No medicine.
Wow.
And that was like my aha moment of like, what the heck is in my, like, not only in the laundry room, what's under my kitchen sink, what's in the refrigerator, what's in the cupboard. So then I became like a complete conspiracy theorist, right? Like, like every chemical, all these companies trying to kill us. But I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman. So then then when I said, they don't want to kill you, they want to sell you. So I said, when I had this opportunity to get involved in this company years and years ago, it just felt so good to me, because I'm like, well, I can sell away those bad guys, and we'll sell good stuff to people. And then our creed is, evolved, and, so we do a lot of cool things now. And, one of the things I'm passionate about is freeing women from sex trafficking and children from slavery. And like, what does that have to do with laundry soap? Like nothing, right? But to us, it's everything. So one of our products is a dryer sheet alternative. It's really like,
that's my favorite product.
Mine too.
Dryer Angels.
I'm sure I have one. They have so many. They're all over. They sent up my whole office here. But we thought that project is, those dryers are hand sewn. They're made with hands of love at a ministry in Jamaica, and we also purchase and buy women out of sex slavery in Southeast Asia. They get rehabilitated, they get healed, and then lots of them get sustainable jobs working for us sewing dryer angels. So it's like literally like angels making angels, right?
Aww.
So that's just like, we just keep going, and like, how do we help people? And that's kind of our lens on that. I keep going with mission stuff because we fund orphanages, and the last 3 weeks, I don't know if you've seen our Free Soap Fridays campaign, Trish.
Yes.
So just in our local community, it's so cool. We have given away over 1,000 gallons of laundry soap and hand soap to people just in our community.
Wow.
On Fridays, they come with an empty jug or whatever, and which is kind of vindicating because I'm seeing all these really toxic laundry jugs show up. Getting filled up with some good stuff. It's nice.
That's great. And you're in Michigan, for those who don't know.
We are in Traverse City, Michigan. So yeah, if you're in Northern Michigan, come 10 to 2 every Friday. we are giving away free soap, free laundry and hand soap to everybody for free, just to be a blessing and encourage people. And we've had so many great stories, man. People in the driveway. I'm of course walking up and down the driveway, socially distanced, of course. And yeah, so many people. It's really cool to meet neighbors, and it's really awesome. So anyways, that's a little bit about us. That's
yeah, no, I love that, because everything you do is with heart and purpose of helping people, you know, and obviously that's why you're so successful. And I think during COVID, as you were telling me, things have just completely blown up because people are at home and they're wanting the soap and not, you know, they're not having to go to the store for it or having to wait, you know, 3 weeks to get it in the mail.
Yeah, you know, we launched our hand soap, non-toxic refillable hand soap, back in the end of February, beginning of March, just to our own community, and it went incredible. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, when this whole COVID insanity started, you know, people wash your hands. I mean, again, as we see our the landscape divide further on what belief system you now have about this pandemic, everyone's still just, hey, wash your hands. So. And we can help that. Yeah. So, and again, you know, store shelves being ravaged, you know, big box stores are out of basic necessities like toilet paper and hand soap and laundry soap. So we said, you know what, let's just give it away for free. Wow. And we did. So you can get free hand soap with any purchase. Yeah, we've it's been incredible. So we haven't raised prices, no price gouging, just being honest and true to people. And we have now, you know, had a chance to meet, you know, lots of new members that are joining this little refillable laundry revolution. Yeah. And it's been a hoot. We've hired a bunch of people in our community. Lots of people were laid off, had no work. And we're just getting such amazing talent. My goodness, there's so many amazing people joining the company right now. It's, yeah, I'm very grateful that we have, you know, some opportunity in the midst of this. Because it's a little PTSD for me. I mean, I have friends in this town that own restaurants, and I'm a chef. So I
did not know that.
So I built and ran just over 50 restaurants in Manhattan through my teens, 20s, and we moved to Northern Michigan right when I was turning 30. And in 2008, when that financial meltdown, I was in the restaurant business and lost everything, lost all my restaurants, lost everything. Wow. So, you know, driving around our little weird ghost town now and seeing my favorite restaurants closed is a little PTSD for me, I have to admit. Yeah. You know, but again, I get to call the owners of these people and say, hey, I'll hire your people and I'll give them back to you as soon as you open, but I'll take care of your people. Aww. So it's been good that way. And yeah, definitely living in interesting times for sure.
Yeah, well, you're an angel, Stephen, and you are blessing so many people. Talk to us about the actual soap. Like, what do people get when they go on your website and what do they order? A basic box, or like, do you have a box that has different kinds of soaps in it, or do they just go for their laundry?
You know, what started off as just laundry soap and a kitchen sink and an idea has now morphed and grown into 30 or so products. So we have pretty much a replacement for everything in a laundry room. So from a laundry detergent replacement, fabric softener replacement, dryer sheet alternative, like I mentioned, the dryer angels, stain refighters, et cetera, like everything that you need in a laundry room, from bleach alternatives, we got it. And then we started to, well, we got you covered in the laundry room. What's the next biggest area that we can have the most impact? So we said, let's just go into the kitchen sink. So in the last part of, you know, in the fall into winter of last year, we started systematically launching products we've been working on for years. So from glass cleaners, everyday cleaners, degreasers, odor and stain eliminators, et cetera, et cetera. So we just released last week a non-toxic dishwasher system. So from powdered dish detergent and also a booster rinse aid. It's like insane how good this stuff works. And this was it was one of the biggest chemistry breakthroughs for us, was getting into the dish world, because laundry is hands down the hardest chemistry to come up with. And the reason being is, you know, washing machines are different. in every home, and water conditions are different in every home. So we have to like overcome these big challenges to get clothes clean. The same thing applies in the dishwasher, right? You have different types of dishwashers. Some are great, some suck. And you have, everyone has different water quality, from hard water to soft water. And so it was a year of testing thousands and thousands of formulas over the years. And man, this system is kicking good. It works better than all the big leading brands. And it doesn't leave like a toxic film. Because like laundry, you wear laundry chemicals. If you're not using like straight non-toxic clean rinsing stuff, you are wearing detergent and optical brighteners and perfumes, which are, documented. Some of these things are documented carcinogens and hormone disruptors and endocrine disruptors. In the dish space, it's very similar chemicals, and they're being hit with hot water, vaporized, exhausted through the front of the dishwasher, and you're breathing this stuff in. And there's like, oh, look, my glasses are so clean. Well, that's because there's a chemical film, a clear film designed to stay like that clear, like squeaky clean. And think, you put your hot cup of coffee in there, you're rehydrating those chemicals and you're drinking them. And this stuff's freaking legal, which is nuts. So yeah, so we have dishwasher products and again, hand soap and non-toxic. Refill with foaming hand soap. You add a refill to a pump and it foams up, made with a really high quality aloe, the highest quality aloe you can source in the world. So the more you wash your hands, the softer your hands get. It's crazy. It works awesome. Anyway, so yeah, we have tons of products and help people. That's what we do.
And how do people, if they go to your website, how should they start? Like if they don't have any of your products, how should they start?
Well, there's buttons right on the main site there. I know we had some special links right for your community too. But at My Greenfield, you can get free. You can get 50 free loads of laundry detergent for free. You can get a couple hand soap bottles for free right now. You can even get free dish detergent right now with any purchase. So the way that we earn people's trust is like, hey, we'll give you stuff for free. Like we know our stuff works. We know there's a lot of stuff out there. We'll give it to you for free. Just make a purchase, whatever fits your family. We have different bundles and packages. Pick the one that makes the most sense for your family. And we just hook people up with free stuff. And it works for us. Like we're willing to take the risk to earn people's trust. And we've always done it that way. Yeah, so that's how it works.
That's awesome. And then in terms of refills and stuff like that, is it a membership thing where they're just getting new stuff every month?
Great question. So yeah, so we are a membership. We call everybody family members. We do have e-commerce available, but to be honest, the price is a little expensive. Is our retail price that we sell now into some stores, and the reason being is these plastic bottles and shipping is expensive. There's a misnomer that free shipping is free. I wish I can go to the FedEx and the Postal Service and say, hey, look on my website. It's free. Don't charge me for postage. But they do. So as a way to basically offset the cost of all of that startup, we pass huge savings to our members that subscribe. So we're a subscription, but it's so flexible. People can upgrade, downgrade, mix and match. Say I want things every 2 months, 3 months. You can set the date that you want stuff. It's like super flexible the way we built it. So that's how it works.
I love it. And it doesn't take up much space in your cupboard because it's powder. It's like they're little packets, that you're adding water to. And so you don't have these big mungo jugs.
Yeah. So imagine you go to like a big box store, like the Buyers Club stores, Costco, Sam's Club, like that. And you got like 250 loads of liquid detergent. You're like, humping it to get it into the trunk of your car. Right. So we can get the equivalent of 250 loads of detergent into your mailbox, into a box about this big.
Yeah.
Because
it's like a book. It's like ordering a couple books.
It's like a book. 90% of the stuff at the store is water.
Right.
It's water and plastic. So we said, well, what if you get the plastic but once, and we don't ship you unnecessary water? And that's how the whole idea started, 5 years ago.
Yeah, I love that. And it's great stuff. And as I said, my favorite product is the Dryer Angels, but I use the laundry detergent and the sheets and everything else. And I have not tried the hand soap though. I'm excited to do that.
We got to get some to you.
Yeah, that's super cool. So great. So people just go to mygreenfills.com and load her up.
Yeah, if you want free, you can go to freehandsoap.com and that'll send you right over to My Green Fills to get some free hand soap.
Okay.
And we'll set up a special campaign just for your community right
That'd
after
be great.
this.
Okay, so we'll put that in the show notes. So go to the show notes if you want a special, super, super special, awesome Stephen special deal. That'd be great. Okay, so go to the show notes. That's healyourhunger.com and go to this particular recording and show, and you'll get an extra good deal. So thanks for that, Stephen. As always, you're always blessing us. So, well, good. It's been great to have you. It's great to see you. You've been such a help to me over the years, you know, in my business and just in brilliant ideas that you come up with, because you're not just a soap guy. You're like a brilliant, brilliant business mind, and have blessed so many people. Especially in the online space. So thank you so much. I just appreciate you so much and all the good work that you're doing and all the people in Michigan that you're blessing as well. So keep doing your great work.
We will. Thank you so much to everybody.
Thank you. Take care.
If you enjoyed this podcast and want to get free support, insider health info, exclusive invites to events, and more, visit healyourhunger.com.